here we are at Garden 10 on the 2020 Theodore Payne Native Plant Garden Tour online. This garden is in Santa Monica and is the historic Shotgun House, which is just adjacent to the Main Street Public Library. This lovely 500 square foot front yard was designed by FormLA Landscaping, which is also a generous sponsor of the garden tour. Thank you, FormLA. And I'm not sure if you can hear that, but there is a lot of life happening in this garden. You can hear the birds. I see some hummingbirds. It's really a beautiful example of what can be done in a very small space. Here we have the monument with some Achillea milleforium, our native yarrow. This design detail right here shows this permeable walkway with drains, so going to infiltration to help keep water runoff that might ordinarily go into our ocean, and it's helping to be filtered and recharge our groundwater. This pathway is also ADA accessible, which is a really nice and important feature. Here inside, you can see a little model of the historic house. Moving down the side here, we can see more yarrow, a lovely western redbud. We see some Artemisia californica, also known as cowboy cologne. Really lovely soft foliage, amazing scent. Working our way down the side here, we've got some nice snapdragons, some beautiful mallow. These blooms that the bees here are enjoying right now are just gorgeous. Lovely shade of apricot. Coming around the side here. Such an interesting, lovely example of a public space. Here we have parking for the library, and how amazing that nestled in behind these parking spots and parking meters, we have a bladder pod here, named after the interesting fruit and seeds that they produce here. And we have these ribes growing against the wall. Really lovely job exfoliating them. Looks like we have a berberis here growing in the corner. Margaret, anything you'd like to add here?
I see some beautiful origeron seaside daisy blooms, kind of a neon purple color, and otherwise I think you covered it.
Well, again, this is Garden 10 in Santa Monica on the Theodore Payne Native Plant Garden Tour. This garden was designed by FormLA Landscaping. and is a really inspiring garden for seeing what can be done and all the life that can be supported even in a really small space and scale. This is a garden that I personally walk by many times a week, and it's always a pleasure to walk by and see what is going on with this garden.
And thanks for sponsoring FormLA.
Yes, thank you, FormLA. Bye.